Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Jackie with DP with Jackie. If you are a subscriber or you're returning to my channel, thank you so much for your support. It really means a lot. I'm new to YouTube. I've probably been doing it for about a month. So this whole thing of editing and doing YouTube videos and stuff, it's fairly new to me. So if my editing or the way the videos are turning out aren't that great, please be patient while I'm learning the software, learning what software is better for editing. I've tried a couple different ones so far, and how to edit videos. So I do hope in time to get better. I just wanted to do a video of the completions that I did for the month, as well as a completion video that I just completed for Diamond Grandmas and the Becca JB's event that they hosted for Christmas in July 2023, as well as show you some items that I had gotten from Temu. And then I did get tagged by Donna, thank you Donna, with Diamond Art Joy, of these 20 questions that is going around where we're getting to know other diamond painting channels and what got them into the hobby, things they like. I think overall this is a fun way of getting to know other diamond painting channels that are in the community. I got to know a lot more people in the event from Crafty Chef Diamond in her Disney paint along of channels that I didn't know. Just like I said, I'm new in the hobby again. I've been out of it for a while, so diamond painting channels was not something I was really looking for at the time. So it's nice to get to know all these channels that are doing these paint along with you, or that have the same interests and hobbies. Like I love watching, work in progress videos, lives, hauls are one of my favorite things to watch. I love watching diamond painting hauls, just because you might have something that you got that it makes me want to go out and buy it, and I have been guilty of that. And the same thing with me. When I post hauls, there might be something in my stash that might pique your interest. So I do love watching stash videos. And just your paint-alongs. Some people like to focus on one type of category, like Crafts, Nails, and Blings, how she has her ladies. I love watching her progress on the ladies, her hauls of the new ladies that she will be doing. It is fun. Some like to have wolves, or like working on animals or landscape. So it's fun to see what people's interests are. The first painting that I'm going to be showing is a Christmas in July. This to me was the epitome of Christmas in July. I had gotten out of the hobby, so I didn't have anything Christmas related. So I did go onto Amazon and type in Christmas paintings, and this was one that popped up in the search, and to me it was the epitome of Christmas in July. You have Santa Claus and Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer surfing on the beach in their off season, getting some R&R. So to me, I thought this was really fun to do. It is a 35 by 35, which means the canvas size is a 30 by 30. It is 23 colors, and overall I thought this was really fun to do. It didn't have so much color blocking as some of the other paintings that I do, so it did take me a little bit longer than others, but overall I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really fun to finish off the month with, so I did enjoy doing that. This next one was the one that I did for Crafty Chef Diamond's Disney Paint Along with Friends. This was an event she hosted this month, where myself, her, and about 20 or more other diamond painting channels joined along, and we did a Disney painting. Some people did do the same painting, some did different ones, so it was nice to see everyone's channel, to see what they were working on. Everybody had a different style of Disney painting for the most part, so it was fun to see what they selected. There was one channel that had Walt Disney kind of drawing out, I think it was the Steamboat Willie, and then you had all like Minnie, Mickey, and them around him. So I thought that was a cool one as well. And then it was fun to see everybody kind of working on the same canvases. So I thought it was a really fun event. I'm excited that she might be bringing it back in November, just because I have so many Disney diamond paintings. Disney is something that I love. So when I find them on Amazon for a really cheap deal, I do go ahead and pick that up. I have a couple ideas of what I might be working on. I haven't selected, I might be doing maybe more than one canvas. I do have one in mind that's kind of near and dear to my heart. I know I've said it on this channel before, that I have a Cocker Spaniel named Lady, after Lady and the Tramp. So I do have a couple Lady and the Tramp paintings in my stash. So I will be doing that as my one for that event. And then I might pick out another one that I might do. I do have a couple of villain ones that has Cruella, Ursula, the witch from Snow White. So I might be doing one of those. But this painting is a 30 by 40. It is 29 colors, and I think I paid around $5.50 to between $4 to $6 on this painting on Amazon. It was a little higher, I think, and then I found a coupon code, so I brought it down. But overall, I had a really fun time doing with this one. I think it is really cute. This might be my first painting that I might be hanging, just because it is so cute. I keep on forgetting to fill in that little hole, so I will be doing that right after this video while it's fresh in my mind. I do need to seal all these paintings, so that is something that is a must. And this is my first painting that was with a lot of colors. A lot of these paintings that I have got back into doing were more of what you would call those snack sizes. So the amount of colors was not as much as this one, but you can really see it in the details. I think it is super cute. I had a really, really fun time doing this one. The next one I did was for the Barbie movie that came out. This is a 30 by 40. It has 18 colors, which honestly, for the amount of colors and the detail that this painting has, I'm pretty amazed. It is really fun. The pink, the popping of the pink, and the detail that you can see in Barbie's face is really, really fun and amazing to me, honestly. I've done paintings that were this size, that had more colors, and the detail in the face of that particular one just wasn't there. So to see 18 colors and you see the detail in Barbie's face, I thought was a really good canvas. It says the Beverly Hills Hotel. You have a pink flamingo, inflatable, as well as Barbie and a donut here. I thought it was super cute. I actually, one of my cousins who isn't into diamond painting actually came across a video that I had done for this on TikTok. And she loved it and was like, I have to have that. So I ended up giving this painting to her. I will be putting this on a canvas just because I want her to be able to hang it. So this will be my first time gluing something on a canvas. So here's that painting. Unfortunately, this one is, again, no longer available. But I had a fun time with that. This is one that I did for 4th of July. It is a little snack size, 20 by 30. This does have 13 colors, and I just wanted something to do for 4th of July, and this is something that I got completed in that time. So I had a fun time doing that. This was one that I liked the seller on Temu. They gave you a little like sticker that goes with the drills. So if you are someone that logs your painting, which I do, it was nice that you had that little sticker of what the painting was, and what it was supposed to be like before it was completed. So I had a fun time doing this one here. The next one is actually the monthly dessert cups. Now, at the time that I had purchased this particular dessert cup, this was the only seller that was selling these little 20 by 20 dessert cups. So I picked up the whole set of those. And then while I look on Temu Daily, I found that another seller was selling these dessert cups as well, but the canvas was a little bit different and the colors was a little bit different. So I ended up picking up July and August to do comparison videos to see what seller, in a sense, based on your preference, because everybody can have a different opinion on what I think, what seller had the best canvas, in a sense, for a 20 by 20, which amount was the same detail. So I did do this one and this one, and I will be doing, after this video, a comparison video. I just wanted the comparison video to be separate than my completions, just because someone might be doing these dessert cups and I didn't want them to miss, in a sense, this comparison. In case someone hasn't done it already. I am starting to collect these off Temu in the 30 by 30s. I think I got 4 out of the set, and I do see that they're slowly starting to add more. So I will be picking up the whole set of these in a 30 by 30. So those are those. And then the last one that I did for this month was the 4th of July coaster set. This is 8 coasters. I had got this on Amazon for $4.99. I think it is still available. The prices have fluctuated, as you know, with Amazon and Temu. They do go up and down. So one day you might purchase something and the next day it might drop down in price or go up. At one point, I think this dropped down to $3.99 right after I purchased it. So that was a little bit bummer, because, you know, eventually $1 here, 50 cents here, when you purchase things, it eventually adds up. I do see that in Temu with the price adjustments. You know, you can get additional $5 to $6 depending on the amount of items that you purchase and the prices that they go down. Which $5 to $6, you can buy a canvas or two. You can buy quite a few accessories, just depending on what you're needing. So it eventually adds up. So this first one here is like the Star Spangled Banner. It's a star in the shape of the U.S. flag. The next one is a star that says love with a top hat. Then we have one here that says USA. And the last one of the stars says 4th of July. And then in the circle ones, we have the American Eagle with the American flag and the stars. And then we have a top hat with the star and the American flag. Another one here that is the United States that says America 1776. And then the last one here is a American flag that says America on the top, and it's more of a blue background. These ones are plastic based, but they do give you the cork background if you do decide to put that on. So that is something that I did for the 4th of July. So that was something fun. I do want to continue to do, in a sense, my coaster of the month set, which is more theme based of the holiday or the season. For instance, the one that I'm going to be doing for August is a summer one, something to end out the summer with. And then I am working on this Spider-Man one here for my nephew. So I'll go ahead and get that one completed as well, which, if you haven't watched my video, this is a set of 8. I do have one missing because I am working on it. And it is just different Spider-Mans. He is a big Spider-Man fan. He has been since he was a little boy, and he's 19 going on 20. So his love as Spider-Man has not changed. So when I seen this, I know eventually he wants to get his own place and kind of have his little man cave, because he does collect like Funko Pops and things like that. And he wanted to have like a room to display those kind of things and just kind of have a man cave in a sense. So I thought this would be kind of cool for when he does get his own place. Like I said, it's just a different Spider-Man designs on each coaster. This is the first time that I have seen a coaster set that is just Spider-Man based. A lot of them that are Marvel size are have different Marvel characters and you only get one Spider-Man. So this is the first Marvel set in a sense that I have seen where it's just focused on one superhero. So I had to pick it up because when I buy coaster sets, I tend to like to stay within the $4 to $6 range, just because I don't have like an urgent need for them. So when I can pick them up at a good price, I do pick them up. I will say that on Prime Day, I did get a lot of coaster sets that were between the $8 and $9 range. I did get them because they were a lot higher in price. A lot of the ones that I wanted were around $11 to $14 each. So when I did see them between $8 and $10, I had to pick them up just because the amount that I would be saving would be equivalent to like an extra coaster set or two. I do have literally a whole big tote full of stuff that I haven't unboxed, that I'm just waiting to do. I have a lot of stash videos that I kind of want to get posted of the ones that I have gotten probably like around May and June. A lot of them are still available, so I just kind of wanted to post those first just because, you know, a lot of them are available, so there might be something in my stash that you like. I do love watching unboxings. Bewitched Cat is someone that I do like watching her videos, you know, what she selects. And, you know, everybody has a different style. So maybe something that she purchases you know, everybody has a different style. So there might be something in there that you like. There might be something in my unboxing that you like. I have purchased diamond paintings based on her unboxing. And who knows, you might find something that you like that you purchase as well. So I do want to do more of those videos. And the other thing that I wanted to tell you while we are talking about Temu is always check your emails sometimes in the promotions category, because sometimes you can be getting a good deal. I was one that did not like really looking at those. I would tend to just look for like the price adjustments and that kind of thing. Check maybe when I would get my order, etc. But one day I was going through that and I found some promotions that I was really shocked that I got. So I had to pick it up. And the first one here is these hard case diamond painting. Oops, excuse the noise. These diamond painting cases to store your beads. These this is a 30 size. Oh, and I do have it upside down. A 30 pill case. These tend to go between like $10 to $12, I believe. So when I checked my promotions, I was able to get like, I think they had like a 90% discount, as they would say, which brought this down to, I think it is $6.99. So for $6.99, I had to pick this up, just so that way if I'm traveling and I'm doing a painting that's under 30 colors, which most of the time I am, I haven't got something that's a little more than that. I did recently get like a bigger style canvas that I do want to work on that has more than 30 colors, but this will be good to fit in my like travel bag. I don't have to worry about, you know, the things coming undone. It's really secured. I can store my pens and everything in there as well. So I picked that up. I thought this was a really good deal. So always check your promotions. And then another thing that I had gotten in my promotions, which honestly I am pretty shocked, is this Elizabeth, I believe it's Elizabeth Warden is what they call it, this knockoff thing. As you guys know, these go from 25. I think I seen at times Temu had them for like 25 to maybe $30. And I use these to store my extra diamonds. So when I opened up my Temu account and I seen that they had a special offer to offer me this for $6.99. I had to pick it up. I didn't meet the minimum order, but I made sure I met that minimum order to get this. That is a great savings, and around that time I had purchased another one for, I think it was around $25.99. So I'm pretty set for a while with my diamond painting storage. This one is the 78, I think, 78 style, because the ones that I had purchased was a 78, and I think it was a 40, the 45 one, I believe. And unfortunately I needed more right now of the smaller ones, just because I'm barely starting to save my drills, so I needed more of the smaller ones. So I was kind of just waiting for a good deal, and then this I got blessed with this deal, so I picked it up. So that is a thing that I just wanted to share with you, is to always check your promotions, because there might be something in your cart that you're just waiting on a good deal, or just, you know, waiting to purchase it, and it might pop up on that promotion. So yeah, always check your promotions. So let's get right into these questions. This is from Donna with Diamond Art Joy. And the first question is, how many diamond paintings have you completed? Since I'm fairly new in the hobby, back again in the hobby since May, I've probably completed about 15 to maybe 20. I would say probably a good 75% of that are these snack sizes, which are the 20 by 20s, the 20 by 30s, just because that's kind of what I had more lean to in the beginning, as opposed to the 30 by 40s, because they took a little more time. But now I think I tend to like, a lot of my stash that I had gotten recently is the 30 by 40s. I think because I like the details, but I still do purchase smaller size just because I like something that I can do fairly quick. The second one is, how many diamond paintings do you currently have in your stash? I do have a lot. I have probably over 200. I would say a good 50% of those are snack sizes, 20 by 20s, 20 by 30s. And then I would say the other 50% is 30 by 40s. I do maybe have 10 or less of the bigger styles, which are like 40 by 50s. I think one I just purchased to do for my mom was like, I think it's a 30 by 70, which is a Jesus one with some crosses. I just haven't really wanted to do a bigger one, just because I'm kind of worried about the amount of time it's going to take. And I kind of just didn't want something just laying on my table for a while. But that is something that I seen that I really liked it, so I got a good deal on it. Excuse me, so I had to pick it up. The third question is, when did you begin diamond painting? I started diamond painting about a couple of years ago. And then I kind of got out of the hobby. It was a little before COVID happened that I started to do diamond painting, and then when COVID happened, I kind of got into a different hobby. So I kind of went away from it for a little bit, and then one day I was on TikTok, and there's a TikToker, her name is Diamond Painting with Ave, and she had a bunch of different tricks and tips that I never really knew when I was diamond painting. So it kind of got me down this rabbit hole, and then Temu came out, and next thing you know, I'm purchasing a bunch of stuff. So which is kind of how the amount of diamond paintings that I have, which in a sense, yeah, I might have 200, but there are a lot of budget friendly ones. So the amount that I paid for those amount of paintings could probably be equivalent to, you know, between 5 to, you know, 5 and between 5 to 10 diamond art clubs, just because those are a lot higher in price because of the quality you're getting. So, you know, to me, it kind of washed out that way. It says, if you could, question 4, if you could only purchase from one diamond painting company, for the rest of your life, who would you purchase from and why? That's a kind of a hard question, because, I haven't tried Diamond Art Club. They're a little bit out of my budget right now. I do hope one day to get one. But some of their paintings I do like. Their canvases I do like. But the ones that I would say are a must-have that I would want, because like I said, I do tend to gravitate more toward Disney theme, movie themes, like superheroes, that kind of thing. And character-wise, I haven't seen really something that I loved aside from the ones that they did. There is two that I seen from them that I would love to get, but I think they're like out of stock from them, which is the Ninja Turtles and the Rugrats one. So those would be ones that I really, really want. And just fortunately they're unavailable. So that one's a little hard to say, just because I haven't really purchased from some of these big licensed companies before. So I can't really say it would be Diamond Art Club. Yeah, that's a really tough one. Just because I like so much variety. Yeah, that's a hard one. When diamond painting, what is your go-to media to consume? Audiobooks, podcasts, YouTube, etc. I would say YouTube. I like watching other YouTubers that are diamond painting related. So I'll watch people's whips. I'll watch their unkidding, or I think that's what the word is, unkidding. I will watch their hauls. So a lot of YouTube of other diamond painting related YouTubers. I do listen to podcasts. And it'll be a lot of like my guilty pleasures, reality TV. I know some people hate it, but that's my guilty pleasure. So I'll put something on that's reality TV just because I can work on my canvas and not necessarily have to be glued to it. When I watch a movie, in a sense, if it's a movie that I haven't seen, I tend not to like that because I really want to pay attention to the movie. So if I do watch a movie, it'll be something that I've already seen, like a classic that's my favorite. For instance, one of my all-time favorite movie is A League of Their Own. So I'll put that on, or I'll put on a reality show that I can just listen to and just glance up on, or a show that I have watched already, just so that way I'm not constantly feeling like I'm missing something and then I have to rewind it because I felt like I missed something. What is your favorite category to diamond paint? That one would be anything that is Disney related, superheroes, movie related. Like I'm doing this series called like the movie series. So for instance, movie diamond paintings that are movie based. Like I did get one that's Wally, or Coraline, the Minions. So like those themes. I do like animals. I do love anything that is beach related. Sunsets, just being on the beach theme. I do love that. And yeah, I guess that would be it. What is the artist you have completed the most diamond paintings from? I can't really answer that question because I haven't really purchased licensed work, diamond paintings. So I don't really have like a favorite. Can't really answer that one because I haven't really completed a licensed work. What is the artist you own the most diamond paintings from? I guess I would piggyback onto the previous question, just because I don't have any licensed work. I do hope in the future to buy a Diamond Art Club painting, just to see the quality, to see that kind of thing. In the future, it's just they're a little more out of my budget, and to me, I always feel like I can purchase a lot more diamond paintings. It's, I guess for me right now, it's quality over it's quantity over quality. So I do hope that in the near future that I can get one of those. I did find on Facebook Marketplace one time, there was somebody that had like I think it was 4 or 5 Diamond Art Clubs, for like $60. And they're the bigger style ones. And then when I went to see if they were still available, just because that's a steal of a deal. She had sold them already, so unfortunately I missed out on that deal. But I do hope in the future to get one. What is your go-to wax when diamond painting? For me, I'm fairly new with this stuff again, so I do use the pink wax a lot. Like I have the same issue as everybody else. You do hate to refill it all the time. So I did start to work with this instant tacky or this putty style. I do have the Loctite one, which I like because it is a lot more stronger than this one here that I had got from Michael's. But the only problem is I'm not very good yet with making sure that it's clean. So sometimes it will leave like the blue mark on my painting, and I kind of don't like that. So I found this one at Michael's was white. So if it is going to leave some type of residue, at least it's white. But I do want to find one that is more sticky. So maybe I will check on Etsy or something for like super putty or something like that, super tack or something like that. I did get this here putty wax that I wanted to try. I just got this in the mail yesterday, so I will be trying that to see if I like that, so that way I don't have to refill it so much compared to the pink glue or this here. This is a coconut smell. So I look forward to trying this. What's the next question? What do you do when you're with your finished diamond paintings? I store them in portfolios. So anything that I'm done, I do log my diamond paintings. So I do have a slot for that particular diamond painting. So once that is done, I stick it back in its numbered slot. So if I were to look up number 27, I can look on my sheet, and if it says completed, I can go to number 27 and I'll have the completed diamond painting there. Okay, did that one. Do you hang them, put them in a portfolio? Oh, yeah, I do put them in a portfolio. I do plan on hanging that Minnie and Daisy one, though. And then I will be putting that Barbie one on a canvas to give to my cousin as a gift. Do you like to open your kits right away, or do you keep them sealed until you're ready to work on them? I did keep them sealed until I was ready to work on them, but that did take up a lot of space because I have so many. So what I do now is I do log them on an Excel spreadsheet, just so that way I know what I purchased. And if I'm looking for a particular theme, I can just, sort it in Excel by that particular theme and then kind of go and look and pull that number. And then I store my diamond painting, my drills in these little like plastic waterproof bags that I had got from Temu. I tend to put like 10 drills in a bag. So for instance, if I'm going to do diamond painting number 20, I'll go to the bag that contains 20 to 29 and just pull the drills from there. What is your number one unicorn kit that you currently do not own but hope to one day? That's a good question. I'm not really a unicorn fan. I do probably have like one or two from Temu. One because one was super cheap for a 30 by 40. It was like $1.30 or $1.50 for 30 by 40, so I picked it up. And then the second one I got because it was a 20 by 20 square drill, and I've never worked on square drills, so I wanted something that was cheap and small that I can work with to get familiar with square drills. There is one that I seen on, I think it's Amazon, and I did see it on Temu. It is a girl that kind of had like cotton candy, so it's like a pinkish, bluish, purplish. And she had like a unicorn right next to her. I did really like that one. I just haven't picked it up yet. And then I haven't really seen on these license sites of a unicorn kit, just because that's something that I just wasn't really looking for. The next question is, do you prefer confetti, color blocking, or a mix of both? I actually prefer a mix of both. I like color blocking because it actually takes less time than takes less time to complete the puzzle, but at the same time too, I don't want to be working on color blocking the entire puzzle. I'm okay with it so far on those silhouette ones, the Disney silhouette ones, because I'm working on 20 by 30s, so it's not that big of a puzzle. But if I think I was working on something really big that has color blocking, I would have to work on something beside it, just so that way I can not feel like I'm constantly having to do color blocking. And I think what helps with color blocking with me is I multi-place, and I have some of those higher end multi-placers like the 11, 12, 13, 14, 15s. So it'll allow me to get that done quicker. But I prefer a mix of both. And it looks like I missed a question here. It says, what is the kit in your stash you are most looking forward to working on? I would actually say it is a 30 by 70 Jesus portrait that he's overlooking like some crosses. Just because I seen how it turned out, and it is a really nice painting, and I want to do it for my mom. So that's the one kit that I'm looking forward to working on. How do you pick which piece you want to work on next? That depends on a lot of factors. It depends on the events. Like, for instance, I'm new to these events. July was the first time I participated in these events. So it's always going to be based on what that theme is. So, like, for instance, Diamond Painting with Grandma is doing, I think, a beach theme for the month of August with sweet tea. And then I know Enza's doing empowerment. So I'll be doing guaranteed those two based on that theme. And then the next one is kind of like a roulette. So I'll just type in like 1 to whatever the amount of numbers that I have on my canvases, and then I'll do like a random.org draw, and whatever that number is, I'll work on it, or I'll just kind of flip through my books and just see what kind of catches my eye. So it just depends. The next question is, what is your favorite season, holiday to diamond paint from? This is the first time that I'm really like doing seasons or holidays. Just because when I diamond painted before, it was more like Disney themed things. So I never really got holidays. So if I had to pick one, probably be Halloween, just because I like the different designs on there. Do you work on one kit at a time or have multiple work in progresses at once? I tend to do one kit at a time, but I'm sure once I work on that Jesus one, I will be doing multiples, just because it's such a big canvas for me, and it is black and white. So I want to add a little color to my palette. But I do coasters in like off canvas things while I'm working on a kit. So I guess you can say I do multiple work in progresses, I guess. Do you like neutral or dark pieces or colorful pieces? I would say I tend to like more colorful pieces, but I do have some dark and neutral pieces. Like, for instance, that Jesus one that I will be working on is black and white. Then number 19, do you like large pieces or snack size pieces? I prefer snack size pieces, 30 by 40s, 20 by 30s, 20 by 20s, that kind of thing, just because I like the feel of completion. I see some, I think the other day I came across a post on Facebook, that it took someone like 2 years to complete one of these bigger style canvases. And that's just not for me. I can't imagine working on something for 2 years. Yeah, that's just not for me. Everybody has their own different preference, but it's just not for me. So I would say like snack sizes, like 30 by 40s and below. Number 20, do you place diamonds with tweezers or a pen? I use a pen with multi-placing. 21, squares or rounds? Right now I can say rounds, just because I've never worked with squares, but I do have some small 20 by 20s and some budget friendly squares that I had got from Temu coming in. Like, I got like a 30 by 40. It's a 4th of July patriotic one with a dog for like $1.38 for a 30 by 40 square. So I got that because I figured if I mess it up, no big deal. I only wasted $1.50. And then I have some 20 by 20s. I'm gonna probably maybe work on some of those, just because I want to do a 30 by 40 Cars theme. I think it's Disney or Pixar Cars theme for him as a gift. So I want to make sure that, my drills are kind of nice and tight. Number 22, what is your favorite method for placing AB drills? I haven't worked on any paintings that use AB drills. I think I bought one or two from Temu. So I do have one in my stash that eventually I will get to. But I guess you can call like maybe special or partials, diamond drill. I mean, like AB style maybe, I guess. And when I use those, I use like the really like the super Loctite one, like tacky, to pick up the odd shape ones. But I do need to get a good like pair of tweezers. The ones you get like in the kits, the cheap plastic style ones, and then I did buy like a set or two off Temu, but they're just really cheap made. I mean, the price I paid for them, you could tell they're cheaply made. But I just haven't got like a good set of tweezers that would pick it up really well. So I do need to invest in a good pair of tweezers. So if you have any recommendations on tweezers, please let me know in the comments. The next one is, what is your preferred method of sectioning off a canvas? I actually like to use washi tape, or what I'll do is I'll use a ruler and a permanent marker, and I like to break it up into sections. So anywhere between 20 to 30 sections, depending on the size of the canvas. And then I like to do it differently, you know, like the way I worked on one puzzle today might not be the way I work on the next one. As you've seen in maybe some of my videos, if you watch, I do like a sticker themed where I put like a bunch of different stickers, and then do like a roulette wheel of working on just that particular style of sticker, and then eventually the canvas comes together, or doing odds and doing evens only first and then coming back and working on the other one. I would say it's sectioning off in sections of like little maybe 2x2s or 3x3s, little squares. Do you have any other crafty hobbies aside from diamond painting? I do not. I don't have that crafty gene, I guess, in a sense, aside from diamond painting, I guess you can say. My mom loves crocheting. She crochets blankets, so she has that. And then my sister likes doing like making wreaths and doing like DIY projects and stuff for her house. So I tend to think she got more of that crafty gene from my mom than I did. But I do have another hobby, I guess, that's not crafty related though, which is collecting coins. I like collecting like silver and gold coins, doing coin roll hunting in a sense. During COVID, that was kind of the hobby that I picked up, since we were kind of in the house all the time. You know, just because California was a little more strict in regards to their COVID protocols. So we were in the house most of the time. So I would go to the bank and buy boxes or rolls of coins, and then go through them looking for different things. Like for instance, a quarter. You might think it's a quarter, but there is a particular style from 2019 to 2021 where if you look at the mint mark on a quarter, if it has a W, that was something that was special during that time. Those quarters are worth about between $10 to $20 depending on the condition of it. So you might have $10 to $20 sitting in your coin purse or sitting in your pocket right now that you might never have known. So that I would say that's my other hobby. And that one can get expensive as well. I guess the only good thing about that hobby is it's kind of an insurance policy in a sense, I guess, as well. Like a savings, to where if an emergency ever came up or whatever, rainy day, I have a savings there that I could use. So I guess that's my justification in a sense for spending on that hobby. Number 25, who do you tag to do this video? So I did write down 3 people. I like watching their videos. And one is new to me that I seen that she joined the diamond painting paint along with friends, so I would like to add her channel as well. So the first one is going to be diamond painting Bewitched cat. I look forward to her videos every day of her Temu hauls and now her AliExpress hauls. I like to see the paintings that she gets. And to hear her opinion on some of the ones that she gets. There have been quite a few times where I've purchased paintings based on her haul. Like, for instance, that beautiful Jaguar one that she did a paint along with. Just at that time, I didn't have the time to paint along with her. But that was such a beautiful canvas, and for dirt cheap, too. It was like $2. So there's that. And then there's been quite a maybe another one or two that she's showed that I have gotten as well. I just love watching her haul videos. The next one is Jackie with CraftieJJNewton. She's one of the first channels that I really started to watch, like, all her videos and looking forward to her videos. And it's not every day you can find someone that enjoys the same hobby as you, with the same name as you, and it's spelled the exact same way you do. As you know, when you have a nickname, and I'm sorry, Jackie, if that's your full name, like for instance, my real name is Jacqueline, so I go by Jackie as a nickname. There's always different variations of how people spell it. So she spells it exactly the same way I do. She enjoys the same craft as I do. So I thought it'd be nice to tag her channel. I enjoy watching her videos, her kitting downs. I love watching her, I think it's called Heaven and Earth painting that she's doing. And I was so happy for her when Diamond Grandma was able to connect her with somebody that helped her with her diamonds. And then I love when her granddaughter comes along the channel as well. And then the next one is Becky Sloan with Becky Sloan 1377. I know she joined the Diamond Painting Paint Along, the Disney one, hosted by Crafty Chef Diamond. So I thought I would tag her channel as well to see her backstory as well. Thank you so much for watching my channel. This is a longer video than I normally do, but I wanted to show the paintings that I have completed, as well as complete these questions, and then show some of the Temu items that I had got that were a steal of a deal. So always check your promotions. And then check your orders too, because you might be getting those price adjustments, and that adds up after a while. So thank you so much for watching my channel. Thank you so much for the support. If you're a new subscriber, or if you're new to my channel, please like, comment, and subscribe. And for everyone else that has subscribed to my channel or watches my videos, thank you so much for the support. It really means a lot. I'm new to diamond painting. Like I said, I've only had my YouTube channel for about a month. So please bear with me while I get to, work better with my editing and that kind of thing. And I enjoy the community that we're in, getting to know you or know your channels, and just get to spend some time with you while I watch your videos. It does help de-stress and decompress. Sometimes my job is very stressful, so I like to take a break and watch your guys' videos. I did say one time in a video that my dad had passed away. August 21st will be his 1-year anniversary. And so to me, this was my outlet in a sense of kind of dealing with his death. So when I diamond paint, in a sense, it's decompressing my feelings or my emotions that I might be experiencing that day or at that moment into diamond painting, kind of gathering my thoughts and just pouring it out into that. His death was kind of unexpected. He was diagnosed with cancer, and from the time that he was diagnosed with cancer to his passing, it was about a month and a half, and it happened so fast. So there was a lot of getting everything in order, as well as dealing with, all the appointments and everything that came along with it. So there wasn't really a lot of time to really just spend with him. So it just happened so fast. So this is kind of my outlet of just dealing with that. So I enjoy watching you guys' videos. I just want to say thank you again so much for the support, and please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you. Bye, everyone.